This playthrough is rated M for mature. Greetings and salutations, viewers. While we're back here with another episode of AI, the Somnium Files. In the last episode, we implicated Mayumi lying for her son, Oda himself, and he told his life story about how he's the ungrateful child, which a lot of children go through that. I mean, I don't think that's anything unique. You know, we don't find out what those who came before us went through to make sure we wouldn't have to do the same thing. You know, we end up doing the same. Well, maybe not the exact same mistakes, but a lot of similar mistakes. Will the cruel cycle ever change? Yeah, it does for some, and others for not. But anyway, let's leave Ota to shame and go to the Cold Stone Creamery, warehouse, and see what we missed. Of course, we missed a lot of stuff because have to do that for story purposes. Can't find everything the first time through. Anyway, 12:50 p.m. Wait, say oh, I guess it would be p.m. Wouldn't it?
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
We haven't found that polar bear outfit. Maybe it got thrown into the water like we thought it was. Anyway, let's take a look around, see. Barrier, box, oops.
Your favorite kind of reading material, and a lot of it.
Academic research papers on criminology?
No. The kind that features gratuitous nudity.
You gotta give a game credit for having just openly talking about like stuff like this often. Most stories and shows try to like shirk around it, like almost awkwardly. So, I gotta make up some excuse to grab that box. That box right there. All right. Well, good luck to you, I guess. This crane looks like it could pierce the sky.
Just like my you-know-what.
What is your you-know-what?
It could only be one thing.
Oh, your ego?
No, not my ego.
His penne, if you know what I mean. Enchapetant.
Hi, I'm Drum Imon.
You say strange things sometimes.
Didn't you already say that on this playthrough at one point? I guess she's running out of jokes in certain situations. A stat container. If I put the corner container in an empty slot, would the bottom line disappear? Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
You have to like certain anime and manga that do that every other 5 minutes. Ugh, I hate that. Ota's the one who drove. It almost makes us feel like the reader or the watcher is an idiot,
Iba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Iba connected to the in-system server and began her research. She got a result in no time. Ding!
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate? Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Well, I mean, we can. We still should check for random jokes. Okay, probably not, but he says he doesn't have any new information. Dang it. Almost certainly got here. Forklift. Water. The water took you.
Date, look! A tonguefish on the ocean floor.
What's a tonguefish?
A flat fish, like the sole of a shoe.
You can see all the way down there?
Of course I can. My vision and my looks are my best qualities.
Which looks? That form or the other form? Or does she consider them both? How pretentious. Okay, I guess we're done here. Alright, on to the Lemniscate. Again, it's been a while since we've been in there. Ooh, we can talk to the one girl. Ah, the Traxxam landlady. I needed a pick-me-up today. Tuesday, 1:36 p.m.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Moi?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
Ooh. Ah, the lady's like all the way over there. Dang it. Oh, we could talk to her from here? It's her with the big tits. Oh, man. Alright.
Sofa King.
Don't.
At least it's not Tiger King. That was messed up. Actually, I haven't actually watched the show. I've only heard all the things about it.
Featured. Anyone can run a pyramid scheme. I believe I'll purchase that on my way home.
Well, that doesn't sound good for your character, dude. Pyramid schemes. Ugh. People who scam others are the worst. It's never happened to me, but you hear so many tales, and it's just like, I mean, I understand people need to be more aware, but you're taking advantage of people's naivete and innocence.
A high stool. It's like a tall seat.
Why are you stating the obvious?
He's bored.
Ah, this is Magnus Spiel.
How do you know?
How does he know? Find out next time. No, I'm just... Oops. High table. Oops. The plant. Which bug will be on it now?
Date, look! An antlion! Yay! Go, antlion!
Iba has a strange fascination with insects. How did an antlion get there? Don't they need sandy places and stuff like that? Then again, I'm not familiar with all the different variations of antlion. There's an abstract painting display on the wall.
Oh, have you taken note of the painting? It is titled Lions Fishing. Carpe diem.
Seize the day? What? Lions fishing seize the day? That doesn't make sense. And apparently everyone needs their reading glasses or something like that. So, a self-employed taxi driver. Oh, what's the name of those? Crap, I forgot. I forgot the taxi cab companies that just hire people and they like anyone could really do it. Crap. Let me escape. It was Uber, and there was a couple others that kind of copied off. The desk. Okay, reception desk. Oh, let's talk to the reception. The receptionist with the big tits. About Iris.
What? You're too far away. I can't hear you.
I walked closer to the receptionist.
Oh, I can't believe Tessa became a victim too. It's like, seriously, can you not? What if I'm next? Freaks me out. Date, could you introduce me to some big, strong man who can protect me?
Nah. I'm sure you'll be fine on your own.
No, I'll totally die.
Do we walk all the way back here? Wow. Well, she's a reptilian. She'll probably be fine. Is it business as usual here?
What? You gotta come closer. I can't hear you.
I walked closer to the receptionist. Shouldn't they have turned up the volume on her voice acting just to show that she's yelling or something?
What can I say, The biz is harsh, schedules are tight. If we shut down for even a day, we'd throw everyone else's schedules off. So they want to avoid that, of course.
There's not enough time. Why won't the game give me more time to go with my favorite gal pal? Well, I mean, technically that's boss, but you want to get some food sometime?
Huh? I can't hear you.
Walk close to reception. Oh, God.
Oh, you asked me out before, didn't you? But it's kind of complicated. I told you, I am reptilian.
But you were just joking, right?
No, I'm serious. I only eat vegetables.
I am fairly sure she means vegetarian.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with being vegetarian as long as you don't shove the fact that you eat that you're a vegetarian down my face. Then I don't care what you eat. Well, as long as you don't eat people. Cannibalism, and you can only eat another person for cannibalism if it's like what was that one incident in the mountains, the Donner Party, where they had like no choice and they couldn't hunt for food. Then it's okay, you know what I mean? But not like, well, even in cultures that actually have cannibalism, they don't just kill people willy-nilly. It's usually people who either opt to do it, or it's people that aren't like. It's like either ritualistic, or it's like people that like are either sick or dying or something like that, you know. I don't know all the details, but very few straight up culture just straight up just kill people willy-nilly that they find just to eat them, that type of thing. Where are you from anyway, you weirdo?
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
And why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
You sound too haughty for me. I forgot who else this guy voices, but he voices a couple other characters in the game too. What are you doing here?
I have just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
Instead of having to wait in the car. I guess that's preferred. I've had to wait in cars before, and it's not fun. But Mayumi? Before I arrived at Lemnis Gate, I got a picture of Mayumi from Abyss. I showed it to the driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Oh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, some people can be isolated from that stuff if they choose not to. Self-employed taxi driver. Describe what happened with Mayumi. Why did you call her hag?
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. The old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Oto was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Oto was in the van the whole time.
I see. Do you have any ideas on this lady? No? Okay, I wish you were over here. Okay. Listen to the rest of the story.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kabasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout.
Yeah. I think I have a pretty good idea what's going on, but let's continue on.
About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
I wonder how much you get paid for such endeavor. Would he have asked for like a ton, or did he just like take a credit card and charge it later? I have one more question.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
I guess that's it with that. Thank you, random taxi driver. We'll probably never see you again, but you gave us some interesting information. Knew the congressman was tied to this somehow. Onwards. Sajima residence, Tuesday, 2:21 p.m.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside. Hey, Aiba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Oh, right.
Uh-oh. Things are not looking good. Or, things are looking interesting, if anything. Let's check everything. There's a cushion on top of the chair. Yeah, the first time we've been inside is this guy's house. An expensive looking table in the middle of the room. A hanging scroll. Oh, folding screen. Well, I want to try and check everything before I check the obvious stuff. Either the screen or the vase. Folding screen. Okay, nothing there, so it's got to be the vase. Okay.
There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure...
Break it? I don't know. I mean, I assume that's it. Let me double check before we Smash the thing. Or do whatever we need to do to open it. Okay, just making sure. Oh, right, X-ray. Or X-ray and be logical about this. But I want violence. Well then. I guess the politician got what he wanted. Or, well, he got what he deserved, I guess. You get what you frickin' deserve!
What the?
Date, destroy the vase!
Got it.
Man, his bodyguards did not do a good job.
Sojima?
Couldn't you just call the cops and told them about what happened and then broke it open so it doesn't seem like you did it? Anyway. Vase shards. Fragments of the broken vase. Now, I mean, we knew he was going to get it in the end, but I didn't know how soon. So his body cut into pieces. What was he cut kind of like at the ice factory type of situation? Maybe. I wonder why interesting, I wonder why the criminal keeps killing the people in a different way. Like, he takes the eyes, but I guess just to throw people off, or maybe just have a show, like, a point.
That is the head of Sojima.
Left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Where's the guy's bodyguards, though? Did he call him away, and then he got killed while they were called away? No? Yeah, so much for having bodyguards around you.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right.
Well, glad we figured that out, I guess. But then again, really, in this case, nothing of value was lost, so...
By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
Sojima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just...
Date, a call from Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter. But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found Sojima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sojima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No, there's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah, we're gonna sync with Mayumi.
Hell yeah. I mean, no, I'm sorry. That's very crude, so... Alright. Back to Abyss. Is every random NPC gonna get killed by this guy at some... or guy or gal at some point, you know? Probably. Next time we know Iva's killed somehow, and you're like, wait, how does that work? When we lose all our abilities? No, Tuesday, 3:06 at the police station.
Date, a large-scale investigation of Sojima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
Where am I?
Where is this? Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh? What happened to me?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
Yeah, looks like we got 5 blocks this time. Wow, this path has a lot more sinks than the previous one. I think the previous one only had like, as soon as you turned off, only had like 2 more or something like that, and they were both in Iris's brain, I think. Yeah, so definitely taking advantage of the situation more in this path. Sinking in the sustain. Find Mayumi's lost memories. Reproduce Mayumi's past actions to evoke her lost memories. Oh my. Oh, but there's not much to really check in the first place, so a couple slidings, a couple doors, a calendar, and the wall clock, so let's see. Sliding door, swinging door. Well, let's check the closest location, I guess.
A swinging door that leads to the kitchen.
Oh, everything costs too much. All right, we'll check that out when we find a good lower thing or whatever.
A calendar.
I wonder if the reason it hasn't changed is because she keeps forgetting to change it. Today's date is?
The calendar reads 2 months ago.
At least it gives us a couple of like things to check.
A wall clock.
The time is?
The hands have stopped.
Do you know where your children are?
A swinging door that...
Let's, no, either one, I guess. Oda, come over here.
Ota, come over here. Ota? Ota, a girly magazine came in the mail. Is this for Ota or for Dad?
Well, this is awkward, but there's no reaction.
I tried my best.
Let's investigate something else.
Your best just wasn't good enough. At least this one's a pretty small Somnium, so...
The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be?
Probably Ota or something like that. Wow, they're all expensive. I wonder, hold on. Can you, like, do these things reset?
A wall clock.
Oh, it randomizes. Gotcha. Huh, interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, let's just be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Leave us alone.
Get out of here!
They aren't going away.
They're not from a collection agency.
Well, welcome back, Cotter, right?
Door at the entrance.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Alright, we're closed.
We're closed today.
They're not leaving.
I suppose they are not a regular customer.
I have a pretty good idea which one we're supposed to say, but,
The
you
sliding
know.
door.
Let's welcome.
Welcome. Come on in.
Why did you say it like that?
Oh, they're not a customer.
Oh. Well, that stinks.
Sliding door at the entrance.
Alright, anyway, let's do the actual.
4 minutes.
Welcome back, Cotter. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
Home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But,
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
I do like the music. Actually, the music for the last couple of places have been a lot better than before. I'm kind of recognizing more of the themes from previously. So what do we add here? Oh, the calendar's been updated. Menu. Looks like the wall clock doesn't have anything new, so we can skip that. And the beer poster. Ooh, the beer poster. Alright, let's check the calendar this time and see.
A calendar.
Do we want to do that because we lose the 1/3? Let's look at the beer poster first.
An old beer poster.
Looks like me when I was young. I could use a beer. How about a beer? Why sweetly?
I could use a beer. Would Mayumi say that?
I would.
That's just you.
Hey, people drink beer. Everyone drinks
An
beer.
old
Uh-oh,
beer
we got ×2. Heck no. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to be redoing this at one point. Today's date is.
The calendar reads 5 years ago.
Man, her memories are. Whoa! What the heck, gang? Quit giving me all the 50s. Well, he gave me a 40. I guess it's better. Jeez. What did he give me this time? Oh, 1/3. All right. All right. Yeah. Looks like me when I was young.
Looks like me when I was young.
Oh, whoops! I turned off the auto by accident.
Date, something is a bit off. This woman and Mayumi, they are not, you know.
Well, there's a beach in the ad, and Mayumi looks like a sea creature, so...
Be nice.
That was a bit harsh, dude. People like the chunky ladies.
An old menu.
Yeah. Let's see. 1 ramen, please. Let's come up with a menu. Well, let's guess use these up. I guess I could just wait and keep waiting to...
1 ramen, please. Wait a moment. What would me ordering anything accomplish?
I thought it might trigger Mayumi's memories of customers.
But Mayumi still thinks that customers frequent her diner, correct?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
An old menu.
Alright.
You have less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're definitely using it. I'm definitely redoing this.
Let's come up with a new menu. Sauteed matsutake and shiitake mushrooms. The Matsushita set meal. 3,980 yen. What do you think?
I'm leaning toward no.
Yeah, that seems a bit pricey, don't you think? Does the swinging door have anything new?
A swinging door that leads to the...
Oh, let's get ready. Yeah, let's save some time.
Let's get ready. For what?
To prepare the diner.
Do I have to do the preparations?
Well, Mayumi is working here.
But aren't there other things to investigate?
You don't want to go to the kitchen?
I am not good with wet areas.
You know, when you're in my eye socket, you're always moist.
I am not.
Isn't the inside of my eye socket pretty moist?
It is not. Stop saying that.
Huh?
Some people say that moist is one of the grossest words in the human's language. I wouldn't say that for sure, but
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
it is pretty gross though, as a word. To go order, my husband, wrong number. Like I said, I have a pretty good idea what the answer is, but let's check all the options here. ...
What's that? I'm the 1,000,000th caller? I've won a fantastic prize. I just have to give you my bank account information?
Stop, just hang up already.
I'm the Prince of Nigeria. I have a...
Dante, 30
I'll
seconds.
basically play until we fill up the time, and then we'll go from there. Well, I can't use the 40s, otherwise we'll end it too quickly. So wrong number.
You got the wrong number.
Why did you hang up?
Why wouldn't I? They had the wrong number.
Are you sure?
There is no reaction. Surely the call was a mistake. Think about it.
You should think about it.
You should think about it. I'm not telling you. Shut up.
The phone is
I
ringing.
don't know what.
Of time.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter at this point. To go? An order to go? Pizza to go? Ha 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 ha!
Is this a to-go order?
Yeah, can I get a fried rice set with okonomiyaki and french fries?
Sure thing. That seems like a lot of carbs. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I've got that health tea, so...
Health tea? You cannot fix an unhealthy lifestyle with tea.
Sorry.
Seriously. Exercise. Exercise!
Okay, I'll have the Chinese spinach with the liver and leek meal.
Why are you still trying to order something?
Don't hate on the ordering. Actually, that second part didn't sound as good.
Date, we cannot continue.
No, we're not done yet. There has to be something.
Date, enough!
We failed in the mind of Mayumi, but we cannot stop now. We'll restart the clock and go back inside the mind of inside a beautiful mind. What will we find inside? Will it be the next breakout clue to get this case rolling to the conclusion? Find out next time in the next episode of AI, the Somnium Files. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.